I'm Nate, and I'm going to walk you through a build that combines our dungeon pieces with our wilderness pieces. I accidentally already dismantled the build before we shot this upfront intro, but don't worry, we already shot the walkthrough, and I'll show you how the two biomes are compatible and a bunch of story ideas and how you can use these pieces at your table. Let's dive in and take a look. All right, so this is a 2-foot by 3-foot build showcasing dungeons with wilderness. It is a free build, so there's no sets. I was pulling stuff from all over the place because I wanted to show the full range of compatibility. And we have a heavy focus on the dungeon ruins because generally the sort of thing you would find outdoors are ruins, but you could do intact rooms and buildings also with the dungeon pieces. And the story is the players are searching for ancient ruins that have the Aegis orb. They need to restart its magic to put a shield up around the kingdom before the forces of darkness arrive or whatever. So we enter over here, and we have sort of fun. The Raging River terrain trays are doing some heavy lifting here, right? So we have a nice combination of the terrain trays using banks here to have a natural river, and then the ruined dungeon floor ledges so that the water is pouring right through the ruins here, the ancient whatever was left of this building. And it really kind of sells the idea that these are really old. They've been here long enough that water has had time to sort of channel its way through. All throughout, trying to integrate the ruins as much as possible into the woods. So everything is built in line here, and then we're using bits like the mossy rock mounds and the tiny hummocks and the moss hangers to get some greenery over the rubble, over the ruins to sort of feather out the edges. And then similarly trying to spill some of the rubble out over onto the greenery, and then building trees up as close as we can to the sides so it feels like it's been here for a very long time, long enough for the forest to come up and around, all integrated. Working our way over here, we also did a fun thing where we have the ruins built right in up against the escarpments. So it's like they were carved, the building was carved into the side of the stone, so you can see some of the escarpments there off under the ruins. And then same gag all the way in the back here. A 1x3 escarpment with the ruins pieces there, and some of it's exposed. So it just once again feels like you can see it as carved into the rock. Trying to integrate everything as much as possible, make it feel like this was at one point a settlement that was built into the mountainside. Now it's all overgrown. Another little fun bit here is using the stairs, right? The stairs escarpment up, sort of connecting this with an empty door frame here, then connecting up to these stairs, taking us up to another empty double door frame. And once again, building in line, using the banks to just make it feel like it's all integrated into the ground. Working our way back here, it's a nice mix of intact pieces and ruined pieces, so there's a little bit of form to it. We have the Razorvine Tangle here, so this could be, this is a dangerous spot for the players, right? This could attack them. It helps sell the fact that it's all overgrown, but also this can then attack them and fight them and catch them. And what else might make it a fun combat, or a combat at all, is we have over here, we're using the Burrows. It's the little hole floor there over the, it's a texture patch, bottomless pit texture patch, using that so something is burrowed up through the floor here. And astute players might also notice back here, we're using the Burrows teardrop insert, pair of those, one on top of the other. I like to sort of mound it up so there's more dirt visible. So there's two potential spots. So something could come out here, antlions or critters, something, maybe it's a whole bunch of kobolds or something, something that's tunneling. There's two spots so they can do some fun ambush and make a fun combat for your players. And then working once again with sort of plants, trying to integrate plants and into the ruins, and then have some of the ruins spill out right out here onto the greenery to sort of feather the edges, make it all feel like it's sort of cohesive and built together. Over here, we have the hole knoll built on top of the floor with the epic stairs go right up one floor high, right? They're built right up against the side, and using a 2x1 floor and regular floor to make this feel like it's just built. It's great, smoothly built in line, built on the natural rock there. And we have this is the Aegis orb. They found the magic. You know what we should do to actually make it? Let's let's make it look even more majestic. Let's add some bits here. All right, let's draw their attention so they know exactly where they're going. So some elevation pieces there. Okay. So this is their destination. They get here and the magic's not working, and maybe some arcana will detect there's like a source of power beneath this that they got to get to get this thing to fire up. The rituals are no use until the magic beneath has been rekindled. So searching around the ruins over here, there's looks like there was sort of a cave dug into the side of the cliff, and there's we got the arch and that solid door there, and that thing is like super locked tight. Maybe they can't even open it, and they're flummoxed, but we have these holes in the ground. So perhaps after fighting the critters, the players are going to explore through. They can choose their choice, which hole they want to go down, or maybe they go down at the same time they split the party. Terrible idea to go down both at the same time. And we get to do the fun gag when they go down there. We're going to lift this whole section. It's built on a terrain tray. Boop. We'll pop you off and lift this up. So once they go down, we can reveal. Underneath, we have little burrows set up, right? And you could cover areas of this with cloth beforehand, so that when you reveal, they only see as much as they've explored. So there's two ways in, so then also whatever's in here could come out and come from different sides and whatnot. And we've got one chamber, some egg sacs, and maybe there's protecting the eggs, little egg sacs, and a dead end here. And then this fun bit over here, we have a wall with a hole in it, right? It's the breached wall, so they can go over there. And we're using the stilts here to hold up. So this is all just holding up the terrain tray, so it's really easy to pop your stuff off, pop it back on during play. So once they've killed whatever is remaining in the burrows, they head in through the breached wall. We pop this off. We reveal the first room in the dungeon. So it's always fun whenever you can build reveal. I was saying I never get tired of this trick, right? Lifting off terrain trays to reveal rooms. It really fuels the idea of exploration and discovery. The players love it every time. So we have a dungeon room in here. Maybe there's some signs of ancient magic and the like. Maybe there's a little riddle or clue, because the one thing the players can notice is on this wall over here, there is a secret door. So however they could figure out that, pop that open. Boop. And we have our final room of the dungeon. And so here is the place of power that feeds the Aegis orb right above it. So they need to do whatever their magic thing is in here. Maybe there's a spirit or something they have to fight or set free. We've got the rune stones on the wall they can interact with. And once they get that going, boom, the orb is up and they've accomplished this thing. And it's really kind of fun to have it in this exit. This door goes out to the hallway here, which leads out to that door that was locked in front. So very fun to have integrate right into the having go from the escarpments into dungeon and vice versa is very pleasing, right? Those transitions in and out, and then having a couple of different ways to get in and out of the dungeon gives your players a lot of options. Maybe they can figure out the door, maybe they don't want to go on the holes. However they have some agency to figure out how to get here and accomplish their goals. But as you can see, you can definitely transition from wilderness to dungeons and also use dungeons in line with wilderness to have those ruins out there. It's a pretty cool looking encounter. So hopefully that build gave you an idea of some of the many ways that you can combine dungeons and wilderness to tell some stories on your table. For more build tips and tricks, check out the rest of our YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and think about subscribing. If you want to dive in even deeper, hop on our forums or join our Discord. We'd love to have you as part of the community. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And now it's back to the anvil because I got to build a new table. Bye.